Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and having a fabulous bank holiday weekend. So I created this eyeshadow look for Instagram mainly, but you guys went crazy on Snapchat and just said to me, could I just pop it up on YouTube? So this is just going to be like an extra little eyeshadow tutorial on YouTube this week. And I'll pop all the other makeup products that I used on the face and on the lips in the description bar below. Anyway, jumping into this tutorial, I'm going to be taking some sticky tape that I got from Tarte Cosmetics, and I'm just going to grab two pieces to pop on the outer corner of my eyes, so when I'm doing the eyeshadow it gives a nice sharp edge and I don't need to worry about clearing that up later. Then starting off with Soft Oak Paint Pot like always from MAC, and I'm just going to pop this all over the eyelid, even up to my brows. So for my eyeshadow today, I'm just going to be taking the Makeup Addiction Cosmetics Meadow palette, and the first shade I'm going to go in with is Sweet Peach, which is a really nice orangey shade. I'm going to use that as my transition colour using my 228 brush from Zoeva, like forever and always. And then going in with the colour right next to it called Dusk, and I'm just going to pop that right in the inner corner because the main focus of this eyeshadow is going to be a darker, more warmer inner corner, and then the outer corner being very soft. Then going in with another palette from Makeup Addiction Cosmetics, it's the Flaming Love one. I'm taking the darkest brown shade from the palette and my precision brush from NYX Cosmetics, and I'm just going to use that to kind of cut the crease in the inner corner, and then I'm just going to blend that out using my 227 brush with a little bit of that reddy shade that we used previously, and then afterwards I'm just going to be taking my 228 brush again just to make sure everything is nice and blended in together and it all looks very seamless. And then to shape and cut the crease, I'm going to be taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light with my favourite brush, which is the 33 brush from NYX, to cut the crease and just carve out the areas that we've just kind of applied with the eyeshadow just to make it really nice and sharp. And then towards the outer corner of the eye, I'm just going to feather the concealer out a little bit to make it easier to blend in with eyeshadow in a minute, and it just kind of gives it that softer effect on the outer corner, which I still want to keep. And then I'm going to pop on some light colour like face powder, so I use the Laura Mercier translucent powder to pop on top just to kind of dry it off, so now when we go in with our big brush, nothing's going to stick to the concealer and it's just going to blend out nicely. Then to start the glitter marathon on the inner corner, I'm taking the Makeup Forever Cosmetics Starlit Liquid Illuminator that's basically a pearlescent formula, and it has very light reflective glitter in it, and basically all I'm going to start doing is layering on top of each other glitter on the inner corner that's different sizes, different formulas, and just kind of all very different, so we get like the best kind of glitter effect. But before we get on to the chunkier glitters, it's always best to do your eyeliner first. So I'm going to be taking my NYX Epic Mousse Liner in black to do the wing, and then I'll fill it in using my tattoo liner from Kat Von D, which has actually turned out to be one of my favourite felt tip liners. I wasn't too sure at first, and now I'm digging it. And for whatever reason, I decided to do my face makeup, which probably isn't the best bet when you're doing glitter, but I decided why not finish off the colours of the eye first before I do the glitter. So I've gone in with Sweet Peach again on my lower lash line with my Fruline Fluffy brush. And then to warm it up a little bit, I'm taking my 231 brush from Zoeva and the Dusk shade, which is that reddy shade again, and I'm just going to do big circular motions underneath the lower lash line. So I really want to drag this lower smokiness quite far down. I'm not even kidding, like it will cover up your eye bags. Like it made my eye bags look so much better. We can forget all the like liquid lipstick tricks now. All you gotta do is just cover it up with eyeshadow. And then I wanted to darken up the lower lash line a little bit, so I'm taking that dark brown shade and I'm just going to pop this on as close to the lash line as possible, but also blend it out so it looks nice. Unfortunately, there was no blacks in the Makeup Addiction palette, so I had to dip into my Huda Beauty one to pop a little bit of black on the outer corner on my lower lash line using a pencil brush, which I never do, but I just wanted it to be very precise. And then I'm taking the NYX gel liner, oh no, mousse liner, sorry NYX, taking the my god, I can't. The NYX Mousse Liner again in my waterline this time. Yay! And then for glitter, I'm going to be very sassy and basically mix all three of these glitters together to make my own little concoction. And I'm going to apply that with my Lit Glitter Adhesive. So first of all, I'm taking my bent liner brush. I don't know what it's called. What's it called? Angled liner brush. And I'm just going to pop the adhesive down first with the angled brush, and then I'm taking a fluffy brush from Certify to pat on the glitter. Because the glitters are all different sizes, it just makes it look more sparkly. And then just to be super extra, I'm taking these kind of like little gold leafy flecks from Glitter Injections, and I'm just going to dot them on really randomly, going up and over that cut crease, just to kind of look like the glitter has kind of, don't know, exploded on the inner corner of my eye and make it pretty. And then I'm taking my Maybelline Big Shot Mascara, and I'm just going to pop that on my top and bottom lashes, preparing it for falsies, which today I'm going to be using the new Sonia and Pfizer lashes. They did a collab with Pinky Goat, which is not goat hair, it's human hair, and I'm using the Pfizer eyelash, and I am obsessed with their lashes. They're super thin, the band, and it just looks super pretty and fluttery. Anyway guys, that's it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And until next time, I will see you soon. Bye!